Hi, I'm Will, and today I'm going to be talking about why women can't raise boys here on the Geezer Guide to Better Living. Usually, I try to stay out of relationship arguments online. Like I say, I'm part of the manosphere, but I'm like on the very edge of the manosphere. That I just try to tell black men how to live a better life as they get older and how to be happy in their life. I'm not about relationship guru. I'm not about men versus women. But the thing that I want to talk about today is something that I feel very strong about, and that is our black boys. Our black boys today are not doing very well if you look at how often they're getting killed and how often they're getting into trouble. Something that I feel that could be taken care of very easily if women stop saying that they can be the mother and the father. You cannot be the mother and the father to these boys because these boys need masculine energy to help them to grow up to be masculine men. If they don't have that masculine energy, they're going to turn out to be just like you because you're their idol, you're their role model. And these guys that are turning into these masculine, feminine women, they're not going to be the type of man that a woman is going to marry or do good into this society. I came across this video and I want to play it for you. I'm going to talk here and there in it, but she explains a lot of how I feel about the whole situation. All right, let's take a look.
I finally understand why they say women can't raise men. It's not that we're incompetent. We're just too overprotective. We don't allow our boys to get hurt in any form or fashion without intervening. We raise a group of undisciplined boys running around pretending to be men, trying to set standards of what a man's supposed to be, but they've never actually ever seen it.
Mothers have the potential to be a little too overprotective when it comes to their boys, even more so than their girls. They are allow their girls to grow up to be more masculine than they allow their boys. These boys that are undisciplined, they don't know what a man is. So what I said at the beginning, they model themselves after who is the most powerful person in their household, and that is their mother. So they're sassy ass little boys who have no discipline.
And the problem with that is you have boys that's afraid of criticism or being chastised or corrected by other male figures. They act out. They're emotional. Anger problems. These are all early warning signs that we ignore. I get it. Most of us are forced to raise our sons because another undisciplined boy decided to run away from his responsibility. But it's also our jobs to find a replacement. It doesn't have to be a boyfriend. It could be an uncle. It could be a cousin. But that boy needs a man in his life to teach him how to control his emotions and to think logically and how to be a true provider. What happens when we skip this step?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not putting the blame of how these boys turn out on the mother or even on the boys. It's just that if you don't know what a man is, you have never seen what a man is, you don't know so you have this unrealistic idea of what a man is. So you act out and you think that being masculine is being loud, being angry, and being hard. And that is not what being a man is about. But no one is there to tell them that, but their mother. She is telling them, stop crying like a girl, stop doing it. But she have him in his emotions and she put him wrapped around her finger because she uses him as her husband's son. I'm going to leave that for a later discussion later on. What we're going to talk about now is that these little boys do not know how to de-escalate, and that's why a lot of them are getting killed because they sassy and they're going to keep an argument going because that's how their mother is. She don't know how to de-escalate. He don't know how to de-escalate. What these boys need, and it has to do with the deadbeat father. It has to do with you putting a man not some fake ass man, but a man that has some kind of moral stability and moralities that could help this child grow up to be the best man that they could be. The man that you did not pick to have him.
Afraid of being yelled at or punched. Afraid of accepting accountability. Truly, truly ruining black culture. But continue. Go off, sis.
I know this video is going to fall on a lot of deaf ears, and people are going to say he don't know what the hell he's talking about and he's being rough. No, I'm not. I'm not being rough. I'm just saying the truth. And the truth hurts because you can look at it, your results that you're getting with your boys and find out they're getting killed by each other because they're out here trying to be men. They think that they're afraid to, like she said, they're afraid to get punched. So instead of standing up a man and fighting, they go get a gun. That's their first option to do, is get a gun. There are so many shootings here in Atlanta every day over stupid stuff that could be talked out or fought out and be done with it. When we were younger, we got in thousands of fights, between the ages of 2 and 12. We did not think to pick up a gun and go shoot somebody. We will play with that person the next day and we'll resolve it some kind of way. I'm going to get you next time, even if we didn't end up being friends. I'm going to get you next time. But these days, because of the demasculating of these young boys, they are afraid to take a punch and they're in their feelings. And the first thing they want to do is get a gun. So I hope that someone, if I can just reach one person with this video, that will think about what I'm saying about you need a masculine role model in your son's life. You need to try your best to raise these boys not to be these bad role models that you have put in their life as your husbands and as your boyfriends that you bring around a new one every 6 months. All right? So that was a little cutting. I hate that I had to do that, but it's the truth. I see it all the time. I am Will. This is the Geezer Guide, and we're going to talk more about son husbands in the future. All right? Thank you for watching. Hey, will you please check out my 2 art web pages? I am billthebarber.pixels.com on Fine Arts America, and I'm also Geezer Art on Redbubble. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment on my video. I always like good comments, and as always, I thank you.